Hello everybody, this is NeanderthalMC and welcome back to an episode of Building with NeanderthalMC in Creative. Today we'll be going over a few things that I've changed with our world here. Some things I regret already, uh, as in replacing all the andesite with smooth sandstone. Looks terrible. Uh, I tried integrating it into the sand texture because it used to be one just big gray blob and I didn't really like how that looked. And apparently the sandstone is the wrong choice. I'm going to try clay next. See how that looks. I'm not sure what color yet, but we will work on that. So anyways, moving on. I've created a train station with maps. So yeah, how do you guys like this? This is kind of just like the exiting town train station. I've gone with stone bricks, andesite, smooth stone, half slabs there, some glowstone lamps, and a green clay, and then I've also got some white glass on the top. It's kind of like a skylight. I have three tracks. One of them leads down to our mine, which I'll be showing you in a little bit, and then the other two just kind of end right now. I'm gonna have them kind of going throughout town. I think that's gonna be a big part of this town is having a railroad system with little railroad stops like this. They won't be actually functioning with like things that make you get out of carts and stuff, but they'll have the tracks. So here's our city so far. It looks really, really sparse. I mean, literally all we have are the three big buildings, our smeltery place, our Coliseum, and our church, and then we have the little crappy aqueduct system just starting, and then the two little shops north of our, right here and here, are two shops there, and then our little row of shops here, and then what we're standing in right now is the train station, and then of course our little fishing village. But anyways, I just have that on the other side. I have those maps saved in a little chest right here. Those are the four maps that we have, just to use them to update and stuff, and also to use around other places. What I'm going to show you next is the where this track goes to. So this track is the one that goes down to our mine that we had worked on last time, but I told you I was going to fix stuff. I have worked on it quite a bit. I spent like half an hour just kind of making it look pretty, prettying it up even more than it was before. So you got lots of fences and torches and logs, and then of course I ran the tracks down. So let me know what you guys think of this. Some of it looks the same, I know. That's the end of this tunnel. Oh, and then I have the track ending on a wood block on purpose, just so it kind of like signifies that that's where it ends. And then also I have the other tunnel, which I worked more on than this one. I think this one looks a little bit nicer. And then ends at the wood block, or the plank. So, let me know what you guys think about that too. I like how this looks. You don't see it from from above, but if I ever do anything with this map, like make it a Hunger Games map, or, something crazy like that, just in case. I want to have little things like that, just to have little things for people to explore. Also, it was really fun doing that. I enjoyed that a lot. Oh, and then I have a bridge coming over here from the train station. So just across the tracks, you gotta look both ways before you cross the tracks. Across the bridge here, and then down to the smeltery place, smelt, as I call it. And then I also have the train tracks. I have a mini train station here with the same kind of layout. I have andesite, stone bricks, white glass, and then a different color clay. So this is like the red station, that's the green station, that kind of deal. And so I just have a little ending right into the sand wall. But anyways, this track comes over here underneath the bridge, which I thought was kind of cool. And then I have this little like support structure underneath the bridge. So this track will go straight from the green down here to the red, and then I'll just have intersecting tracks here, so you can kind of air quotes turn off the track. It just looks like it. You can't actually do it because of Minecraft physics and minecart physics. But yeah, anyways, it looks good to me. And so that's what that is. That's the new stuff. So yeah, I right now I think I'm going to replace all the smooth sandstone that I took a while to replace already with a different color of clay. Let's just look at clays here. Maybe saying it out loud will help me decide. Let's just search clay. Things that come right to my mind are the normal, the yellow, the orange, the red. Yeah, yeah, lava colors, basically. Let's see. Let's see how these look. Let's try this one first. That doesn't go with the lava too much. Let's go with something that goes with the lava. Yellow does not really. The orange does a little bit better, and the red does not really. Let's just see this one again. Yeah, I think I like the orange. So let's go with that. Let's just go with the orange, see how it looks. So I'm going to sit here and do what I did already once before, and go around and left click, right click, left click, left click, left click, right 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 click, left click, right. Oh, sorry. Fell asleep doing this. So tedious. So tedious. So many blocks to replace. But I think I'm done. I think I'm finally done, guys. Oh, and it looks so much better. One more, you little sneaky guy right there. I think that would be all of them. Yes. I just checking these little corners in here. Yep. Oh, yes. And this fast flying thing is the best thing to creative since flying. Fast flying. All right, so that looks a lot better, I think. It goes along with the orange of the lava. It still goes good with the blue of the water. I think I actually might replace this water with lava because it does contrast quite a bit. So let's see how this looks. Let's just fill in these water guys. Because I just want the water to be in the middle. We don't really need these water streams falling down. It will be quite dangerous with lava streams falling down because the lava will still come and fall into this place. But I will have to extend it like this because lava only flows 3 blocks, I think it is. 3 blocks from the source in the overworld, unlike in the nether where it will flow like water, 8 blocks from the source, and I think quite a bit faster too. Anyways, I just have to put more source blocks down, no big deal. Alright, so that will take a little bit to fall. Just kidding, it's already done. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. Alright, I'm so much happier with this. We could have tried red sandstone too. You know what, let's try that. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to myself even. Okay, yeah, that looks a lot better. I think we'll leave it as that. Let's see from the top. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. Without the blue. Yep. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Alright, so on to the next thing. I believe the next thing we should do is go into MC Edit, and I think we should, as I clear my inventory out here, I think we should copy and paste this little set of shops multiple places around, because I don't want to have to build every single individual shop like this, because these took me a long time. You guys know this was like the first 3 or 4 episodes of creative with me, was just me just showing you this thing and then building these shops. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use all my hard work and put it in more than one place. So maybe I'll rotate it and put it here, and flip it so it's backwards and put one over here, just so I can fill in the area a little bit more, the commercial area around the Coliseum. Oh, and also I put some cactuses in the Coliseum just to make it look like somebody's, they're setting up for like a match or something. Let's just put a few more. Seemed a little lopsided. There we go. Still a little bit lopsided. It was just bothering me. All right, that looks better. Yeah, just for some variety inside the Coliseum there. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy and paste the schematic I already have for these shops into other places around the town and fill up the area a little bit more. And then I'll connect the roads too. So I'll be right back. Alright, so it's time for the grand reveal. You see the 6 we have here. These are the original shops and the original locations. I'm gonna slowly fly upwards and reveal them. Guys, I'm getting better at these cool reveals. So here we go. Get ready. Still not there yet. And maybe if I turn, there we go. All right, so got a little bit of a variety. I just noticed now those 3 red buildings are in a line, and so are the blue ones. But you know what? I think I did a pretty good job here. I've also connected them all up with roads, and I've also labeled them. So let's start at the beginning here. So you're walking along the main circle around the arena. Oh, I forgot I can't swing my fists around here. It's creative. So welcome to the arena. Welcome to the arena. These are where all the entrances are. But anyways, here we have a little post that says shopping district, because that's what this is. We have our central main street, I guess you could call it. These are the original 6 that I built in the first creative world and then transferred them over. And then we have our gate here that we will work on for sure in the future. But anyways, that's for when we're done with all the innards, and we're still working on the innards right now. So anyways, there are no roads behind here. I could probably add, let's say, a road here and here. Let's just do that quick. It won't take very long. I need to search brick, not monster egg. There we go. What did I toss? How did I get you? That was weird. All right, so anyways, the road is very simple. Let's actually clear out a row of sand here. Lots of terraforming involved in this, especially when I was transferring them over from my, well, just copy and pasting them over in MC Edit is what I used. Let's do weather clear. There we go. It was a thunderstorm in the desert, and those aren't very fun. All right, so anyways, you just bring it over like this, and then I have that cut out. Let's just do that, and you have andesite on the sides, and then stone brick down the middle, and then I also need some stone brick stairs. All right, these actually go here and here. And then you want to have the andesite kind of as a railing. You don't want it to be like this. You want it to be like this. Not you. I want it to be like this. This is how I have it. And anyways, you just then destroy the rest of the sand. And I guess we could just continue this guy along to here, at least to this point. Like that. And then you just run andesite down either side. Polished andesite, that is. And then stone brick down the middle. Give a nice cool path look. So there you go. That's how I made the roads. Anyways, here it is. They go all to every single building, right to the front door. You can walk in. All the item frames fell off for some reason. Oh, and that one's missing a smooth sandstone. But anyways, yeah. So they're still essentially the same. They work the same. Oop, and these got turned too. Lots of things went wrong. A lot of the God, that's really loud, isn't it? Sorry about that. So a lot of the item frames ended up on the wrong side. Like this item frame right here, I think was either here or on that chest, but now for some reason it's here, so I just deleted it. I'm not worrying about it. Like these for sure, these two were somewhere else. I think they were over here on these chests. I don't know how they ended up here, but anyways, some of the stuff got messed up from the copy pasting. But for the majority, I fixed it all. Lots of the banners and the these trapdoors were all broken, but I fixed all those. Got the banners all right. So if I walk down this other pathway, got the same thing. For some reason, those item frames stayed in the right spot. Same with these guys. And then I kind of terraformed it all so it looks nice and pretty as you're walking through the shop district. This is the most awkward little pathway because I didn't want to take away from this hill. But anyways, yeah, they all worked out pretty well, actually. So this one attaches here, and then it bends around to the other part of the ring, which is right next to the smelt here, which I have another label for. Actually, I have the smelt and the train depot, which is you can also take this path to get to. So yeah, looks okay to me. When you're just kind of flying past at a lower level, it doesn't look so repetitive. And obviously, the only time you're gonna see this, if you're actually like playing an adventure map here, or not an adventure map. Well, yeah, it could be an adventure map, or maybe Hunger Games or something. You know, I think this would be a very cool Hunger Games if the the center ring was in the middle here, and you had people like, let's say, line up like on their little posts here. You know, had chests in the middle, stuff like that, and then they had to get out, and you could, if maybe, let's say you got some fire resistance, you can make it through there really fast instead of having to go up the stairs and down the stairs. Maybe you'd get a, I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, but anyways, the only time you'd see the tops of those, of these shops is if you climbed all the way up to the top of this tower here. Oop, not this far down. This right here. If you're sitting in these stands and you looked here, and this is what you would see. This is the highest spot you can get without flying. Actually, no. You can get here. Let's see. Can you see over this in vanilla? Yeah, you can. So you can kind of see it. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is it looks pretty bad from up top. It just looks like I copy pasted, which I did in random spots. But when you're down here, I think it looks pretty cool, and I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm happy with how much area it filled out, and so if I just go down here, it's the same thing. Actually, I could probably add some trap doors here. Every once in a while, you know, I'll just be flying through here. I did this a while ago, and I've just kind of been logging in every once in a while and fixing little things, just kind of taking a walk through town, you know, just fixing little things like that, adding banners to some places that need them, going inside, making sure there's no sand inside like in that one place. At the first place, actually, there was a little bit of sand. And then, you know, just following the paths, making sure they're all connected. So yeah, lots of little stuff like that, like this. Apparently I missed all these spots that needed trapdoors, but anyways, the rest of them are good. Little stair here, little diagonal path. This was a little bit of an awkward spot too. I couldn't really decide what to do here, so this is what I ended up with. I thought about doing this, but that looks kind of weird from the angle, and I thought about doing this. Actually, you know, that looks a lot better. Maybe I didn't think about doing that. That looks pretty good. So you just have to catch the stairs, and then you can go up. All right, so that looks good. As you can tell, I'm pretty excited about this. Yeah, that's not in a good spot. It's just like, okay, it's closed, and if you open it, it's still closed. I don't even know what that was hinged on. That was very strange. But anyways, that is the new shop district. I hope you guys like it. So yeah. If you have any ideas for me to do anything with this, maybe if you want me to put stuff inside of them rather than just have the same stuff, you know, have all the orange shops, they're still flower shops. Kinda. I mean, I don't know if they copied over the contents of the chests. Let me see. No, I don't think they did. I'm not even sure if I put anything in the original one. Let me see. Quickly. I know I had item frames on the originals, but do I have items in? I did. Okay, so it did not copy the items in the chests, apparently. And for some reason, there's a banner inside. And now there's a dark spot. There we go. Strange things. This is an original. I guess AMC edited this one in too, but that was a long time ago. So, anyways, yeah, it took me a while in MC Edit. I had to individually box in every building. You know what I mean? Oh, and here's the banners, all 6 of them. I had to individually kind of draw a box around each of the shops here, and I, you know, labeled them blue, magenta, or blue, pink. I don't know if I named it pink or purple or something. Orange, green, red, and yellow. And then I just, you know, I said, okay, I have enough room here to maybe do 3, you know, 2 again what I have here. So I did, you know, 5 over here, and I did 7 over here, right? 6 over here. Wait, yeah. 7 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So I did a little bit lopsided. I didn't want to make it. I didn't want to do 3 rows of the same orientation, because that would have been really boring, and it wouldn't have made it any interesting. And so it's kind of just random like this. And I tried rotating some of them. Some of them didn't want to rotate for some reason, MC Edit, but yeah. So what all I did, I made a little box, had a file named Yellow Shop, and I would try rotating it. I think this one I got it to rotate. Yeah, I did. So I did Yellow Shop, pasted it in, rotated it, plopped it down, and then I came back into the world after I'd done all of them, and I cleared all the sand that was in here. I cleared out an area around it so it looked natural, more natural at least. Ooh, that's not supposed to be like that. And then I also added a path to it. That was the part that took a while. I actually had paths to most of them, and then I found out that it wasn't really working very well. So I tore all the paths out and started over, but I'm glad with how it looks now. Very glad. Very random. Hectic. And that's what I wanted. That's what I was going for. All right. So what else have I done? Um, Crap, have I shown you these? I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't think I have. This is the one of the new residential districts. These are the more townhousey type things. Very nice. What have I called it? Have I called it the residential district? Cactus Ridge. Oh, I named it. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. This was a long time ago, guys. I haven't recorded creative in a long time, but I have kind of I have the main path with the stone brick and the andesite, and then I kind of have it tapering off into a smaller cobblestone path here. A one wide, but still very classy houses. I made these houses in my flat creative. I would have to say before I even started YouTube. So over a year ago. Let's see. I started YouTube December 2nd of 2013, and it's now 2015, and I have not put this in a world that has been useful yet. So yeah, let's take a sleep. Why not? Because we can. So these houses are very simple. It's symmetrical if you cut it right down here, at least on the top. The roof is, but the inside I just tried to add a little bit of accommodations, a bed, a flower pot that's empty right now. Let's add a cactus in there. Always good to add a cactus. Flower pots. This is one of my favorite flowers in the flower pots because it changes it so much. It's very cool. Anyways, so chest, furnace, a crafting bench, a bed, a little nightstand thing, a cauldron full of water, and another chest, and then I have torches, and then I have kind of detailed the inside of the roof too, so it's not just blocks. Yeah, not very difficult to make, but cool from the outside in my mind. If I fly above it, this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's symmetrical, just kind of like an elongated X shape. And I just did 4 of them, turning them. Yeah, 2 of them are, yeah. 2 of them facing this way, 2 of them facing this way. And then I added a path between all of them with little street lights in between them like this. And is it already getting dark? Is that another thunderstorm? Yep, it's another thunderstorm. Wow. 2 in the same day. Wow. All right, so I added a bunch of cacti too. More paths, more street lights, and then these just go to exactly the same houses. Obviously, they're other people's houses, but you know. It's like those houses you see in the suburbs that are all the same, same design, made by the same architect, designed by the same person, except maybe they're a different color or something. These are all the same, exactly the same though. Maybe I'll add like a little flare, like a little clay coloration to them somehow. Oh, and the floor. The floor, I kind of like this floor. I'm not really dead set on it. I do like the wood pattern, but the sandstone, I wanted to tie it into the rest of the house. It is the same color as the roof and the walls, mostly, except for the andesite. Yeah. I didn't really like it when I first did it, but it is growing on me. And, of course, my favorite glass, the white glass. But, yeah, anyways, that's it for these townhouses. I tried making a cobblestone path because I always try to go back to one of my favorite uses for cobblestone, which is a path. I mean, when you think about it, if you play Minecraft and you think cobblestone, you think of buildings, you think of castles, you think of all kinds of stuff like that. But if you think of the real world, if you say cobblestone to somebody that does not play Minecraft, they will think of like the streets in old English towns, where the chariots are being drawn by horses. The carriages are being drawn by horses, and you hear the clop, clip, clop, clip, clop of horses' feet on the cobblestone. That was not supposed to happen. And so cobblestone is, in the real world, is essentially used for paths only. And so I wanted to get back to that, just kind of, and it looks really good, too, for a path. You don't think about it in Minecraft. You think of it as more of a structural block because, you can use it as a structural block, and it looks pretty good using in structures if you use it correctly, but it is a very good pathing block. And I'm debating, actually, replacing all the stone brick in this path for cobblestone. And I haven't really decided yet. It will take me a very long time to do all of that. But I think it might be worth it. I haven't decided yet. And even if I do that, I will not do a time lapse of it because even the time lapse of me going like this, getting in a hole and going like this for like an hour, and of course making mistakes like that. That will be one of the most boring time lapses anybody will ever see. So if I do decide to do that, you'll just have to hear about it the next time. But anyways, I think that will be it for this episode. I've started doing this at the end of episodes. I've kind of just I've done this in the past few episodes at least. I've been taking the last couple minutes of each episode to tell you what I'm going to do off camera, because that's one of the things I like to do. I don't just like I don't like to just stop recording and then start recording the next episode unless I have something very interesting going on already. I like to do a couple things off camera, show them to you on camera, do a couple things on camera, and then tell you what I'm going to do off camera, and then do those things, and then repeat the process for the next episode. Just show you what I've done off camera. So I like to have a couple things done at least in between, or a big thing like this. So anyways, what I'm going to think about doing next time is change the pathing. I might keep it the same in the shop district and let's say the path to the church. Here's the path to the church, by the way. I think I've shown you this. Maybe not. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. I added a glowstone path with little stairs on the outside just to add a little bit of detail. But yeah, so there's that. So the thing I'm going to do is probably change out the brick for cobblestone and maybe add a couple more types of houses. I've been experimenting in my flat creative world with a couple types of houses. Actually, I'm going to show you those right now quickly. Before I show you those houses, this is that townhouse that I showed you. Yeah, it's been here for a long time. You may have seen it in past episodes when I've gone in my creative world, but here it is. I even dug out a little area of dirt and filled it with sand, so I got the feel, and I even put the cactuses in, and yeah, here it is. Exactly the same. Actually, did I have that? I might have accidentally destroyed that when I copied it. Anyways, so this is the same. That's that house that I showed you recently. This is all victims of my corruption somehow that happened. There used to be tons of little buildings here. This used to be full of blocks. That's the beginning of the smelt. That's what I copy pasted into my world. That's all I did here. And then I added to it, of course. That got destroyed. I know, that's my cobblestone generator. This was for my Sky Factory world. I tried making the cobblestone generator in as little blocks as possible, and I think this is the minimum here. What you'd do is you'd have to stand here and break it and then jump, and then it would fill, and you'd have to try not to fall off or grab the edge. So I needed this half slab. Okay, sorry. I'll just finish this. I needed this half slab under here so it wouldn't fall. But anyways, these are the houses. I got so off track. This isn't a creative world tour. This is just me showing you the houses. So I'm debating whether I will use these houses in my vanilla world or change the blocks in them but keep the same design and use them for my desert creative. So what they are, they're just basic little homes. They even have little ranges in them, little chest, furnace, crafting bench, plenty of lighting, and my favorite part, a second floor. All of these buildings come with 2 stories. They may not look it from the outside. These are all 2-story buildings, and the top floor is always a bedroom. Also, that's the biggest one. This is the small one right here. So not as much in the bottom floor. But if you go up to the second floor, again, you have the bed and a chair. A chair. That's a chest. Same first 2 letters. Come on, I got close. And then this is the medium-sized one. This is more luxurious one. I even have potted plants in here with my favorite my favorite use for diorite. And then I have the upstairs, has little vanity bathroom mirror things, I guess, is what I was going for, with little sinks next to them. But this is a couple's retreat here. This is more of a single one, and this is more of a family style. But anyways, I'm debating whether I should put these in my vanilla world and have them, just be little villager houses. Oh, and this one has a functioning light too. Let me show you that. So either putting them in my vanilla world and having them be villager houses, or putting them in my desert creative, but switching out the spruce and the green for maybe sandstone and orange or something like that. So maybe if you guys want to help me decide, otherwise I will decide on my own in the future. So again, this episode went a little long, but thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.